Let's do a drawing of Scooby-Dum. I know he's all of you guys' favorite. He is just Scooby-Doo with buck teeth and half-closed eyes and a hat. But he's the same shapes. So if we just break it down into the simple shapes like we've done before, we see that he's still made up of circles, ovals, and ellipses, just like Scooby. So let's do a drawing of his head. And I have this model sheet. I have this model sheet. This one has the turnarounds on it. And then I have this one of close-ups. So let's see if we can break this down and do a drawing of this guy. So his neck is the main part of him, which is just a tube. And then his muzzle comes out like this. That's a kind of an ellipse shape there. Goes down to his body here. And then there's his collar and his tag. Ears and the hat. So let's see if we can do a drawing of this guy. We'll try this one. I'll leave it like that. And let's start with, I got this non-photo blue pencil here. And we'll say the top of his head is here. And his neck comes back and then down. But the front part of the neck comes almost straight down. And let's draw right through to his body down here. His collar is going to be somewhere in here. Top of his head comes right there. And then we'll draw a line here dividing his face. And we'll do those eyes like Scooby has, which are somewhat triangular. And his nose comes right off of that eye like that, comes up, straight over, and then his actual nose like here. It goes down. And then the other part of his muzzle comes down like this, and then this one comes here, here, up like that, and then the double around here, and then the bottom of his jaw comes around, comes up here, a double line there, and his part of his muzzle would go right through here. So let's say it goes here and then turns up like this, up here, and then across like that. And then those teeth, crooked, like this. His neck might be a little bit back here. Maybe it comes straight down and then it has to curve over. Don't get too hung up on doing this tag. It's not that important a bit. And then let's come back up here to the eyes. One eye down like this, the other eye like right here, across from it. And his eyelid So right across that is his hat. And it comes down. Doesn't quite hit his mouth. So let's lower this down here. And put this line here. So his hat can come right across his eye like that. And it curves up, over. And this is his ear coming out of the hat. So there's a line like this. And then the brim of the hat goes up. And the brim goes here. And see, the top of the hat looks like it comes right here. Goes over to his ear. And his ear comes out like this. It goes up and then back. It comes down pretty wide and then goes back over like that. And then the other ear goes up, comes up here, this, and this, and he's got whiskers that go 1, 2. I'm not sure what this line is here, but there's a line there. So we can start doing our rough cleanup with a darker blue pencil. Well, actually, we could use a black pencil, couldn't we? Let's find one that we like here. This is a 9B, a Carnd'ache. Quick strokes, careful strokes. And let's go line here. Actually, the hat should come right on down like that to meet the nose, shouldn't it? And then here. So the ear comes down and we're going to draw through that to meet his neck, coming down like this. And then let's get this chin thing here. And his teeth. Whisker, whisker. And do the tag, and then the collar comes around like that. So the tag goes through the hole in the tag. That's where that bit of wire goes. And that seems to be how you do Scooby-Dum. And then we gotta thicken up some of the lines. There we go. Scooby-Dum. And usually they color in the nose. And a line under the eye like that. It comes up. So that's a Scooby-Dum. So until next time, keep studying, keep drawing, and we'll see you on the next video.